Welcome back once again to our global tech news channel, NewsFrontier. We're thrilled to have you with us today, as we dive into the latest and greatest in the world of technology. This is your host Richard, presenting today's top stories. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get right into it. Alright folks, let's dive right in. Today we're focusing on something that's been on everyone's mind: Apple's upcoming iOS 18.4 update. Today I'm bringing you the scoop on Apple's iOS 18.4 release date. This update is highly anticipated, and for good reason. If you're an iPhone user, you'll want to stick around for this one. The new features and improvements are set to make a significant impact on your daily use. So, when is iOS 18.4 dropping? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? While Apple has kept us on our toes, the most likely dates are Monday, April 7th or Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. These dates align with Apple's typical release patterns. Now, there was some buzz about an April 1st release because the release candidate became available on March 24th, but the following week seems more probable. Apple often releases updates on Mondays or Tuesdays. And speaking of the release candidate, it's been out since March 24th, 2025, which means the public release is just around the corner. Developers have had some time to test it out and provide feedback. Apple confirmed we'd see this update in April during their newsroom update about Apple Vision Pro back in February. This aligns with their usual timeline for rolling out significant updates. So, what's new in iOS 18.4? This update is packed with exciting features and improvements that are sure to enhance your iPhone experience. This isn't just any update, it's a major mid-cycle update. Apple has put a lot of effort into making this one of the most comprehensive updates yet. Apple's adding more language support for Apple Intelligence, which now includes Chinese, simplified, English, India, Singapore, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, Brazil, and Spanish. This is a big step towards making iOS more accessible globally. And guess what? More languages, including Vietnamese, will be added later in 2025. This shows Apple's commitment to inclusivity and user experience. Aside from language support, iOS 18.4 is expected to bring a host of other improvements and features, which we'll cover in more detail once the update officially drops. Stay tuned for our in-depth review, so mark your calendars folks. April 7 or 8 is looking like the day you'll finally get your hands on iOS 18.4. Make sure you're ready for the update. Make sure your iPhones are charged and ready to update. You don't want to miss out on all the new features because of a low battery. That's all for today's update on Apple iOS 18.4. We hope you found this information helpful and are as excited as we are for the new update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future updates. Your support helps us bring you the latest tech news. Thanks for tuning into NewsFrontier. We appreciate your viewership and look forward to bringing you more exciting news. This is your host Richard, signing off. Have a great day and stay tech savvy. Catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for more updates and insights from NewsFrontier. The rise of the machines. AI is everywhere. Artificial intelligence is changing the world. It's like magic, but with computers. AI powers our phones, our cars, even our refrigerators. It's making things easier and faster. But with great power comes great responsibility. Who controls this powerful technology? And what rules should we have to keep it safe? These are big questions. And the answers are complicated. But one thing is clear, the stakes are high. AI is here to stay. And we need to make sure it's used for good, not for evil. Mr. Trump shakes things up. Less rules, more freedom. Enter Donald Trump. The 45th President of the United States had a very specific philosophy: less government is better. He believed that too many rules were holding businesses back. So he made it his mission to cut regulations across many industries. This included the tech industry, where AI was booming. Trump's deregulation push was controversial. Some people loved it. They said it unleashed American innovation and created jobs. Others were worried. They argued that it put people at risk by weakening safety nets and environmental protections. The debate over deregulation was fierce, and it touched every corner of American life. AI companies say yes please to fewer rules. The AI industry was watching all of this very closely, and they saw an opportunity. With Trump in office, they knew they had a chance to push for something they'd wanted for a long time: fewer regulations on AI development. They argued that too many rules would stifle innovation and prevent the US from competing with China in the global AI race. The AI industry made its case loud and clear. They hired lobbyists, they donated to political campaigns, and they met with government officials to make their case. Their message was simple: trust us. We know what's best for AI. Let us innovate without government interference. Section 4. Big Tech wants a bigger playground. Google, Facebook, and the AI lobby. Some of the biggest names in tech were at the forefront of this push for deregulation. Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, they all wanted a piece of the AI pie. And they all wanted the freedom to develop AI without too much government oversight. They argued that they were best equipped to handle the ethical and societal implications of AI. These tech giants had a lot of influence in Washington. They had deep pockets and powerful friends, and they weren't afraid to use them to get what they wanted. The AI lobby became a powerful force in American politics, pushing for policies that benefited their bottom line. Section 5. Your privacy, their playground, the dangers of an AI free-for-all. But not everyone was convinced. The rapid advancement of AI technologies left many feeling uneasy and skeptical about the future. Critics of AI deregulation warned of the dangers of giving tech companies too much power. They feared that without oversight, these companies could misuse AI for their own gain. They pointed to the potential for bias in AI algorithms, the risks to privacy, and the lack of transparency in how data was being used. Additionally, there was the looming possibility of job displacement on a massive scale, as automation threatened to replace human workers in various industries. They argued that without proper regulation, AI could exacerbate existing inequalities and create new ones. The technology could widen the gap between the rich and the poor. The debate over AI regulation was a clash of values. It was a battle between those who saw AI as a tool for progress and those who saw it as a potential threat. On one side were those who prioritized innovation and economic growth. They believed that AI could drive unprecedented advancements and prosperity. On the other side were those who prioritized fairness, accountability, and the protection of fundamental rights. They emphasized the need for ethical considerations in AI development. The stakes were high, and the outcome would have a profound impact on the future of society. The decisions made today would shape the world for generations to come. Section 6. The people push back not so fast, AI Cowboys. As the AI industry pushed for deregulation, a counter-movement emerged. This movement was not just a small group of dissenters but a widespread coalition of concerned citizens. Privacy advocates, civil rights groups, and even some tech workers themselves raised concerns about the potential harms of unchecked AI development. They feared that without proper oversight, AI could exacerbate existing inequalities and create new forms of discrimination. They called for greater transparency and accountability from tech companies, urging these corporations to be more open about their AI technologies and the data they collect. And they demanded that governments step in to protect the public interest. They wanted laws and regulations that would ensure AI is developed and used responsibly. This pushback against the AI industry's deregulation agenda was a sign that the public was waking up to the potential risks of artificial intelligence. People were no longer willing to sit back and let tech companies dictate the future. People were starting to ask tough questions about who was building AI, what values were being encoded into these systems, how it was being used, and what the long-term implications might be for society, and who was benefiting from it. They questioned whether the benefits of AI were being shared equitably or if they were concentrated in the hands of a few powerful entities. The debate over AI was no longer just a technical one, it was a societal one. It was about ethics, fairness, and the kind of world we want to live in. Section 7. Finding the balance, innovation versus protection in the age of AI. In this chapter we delve into the intricate dance between fostering groundbreaking technological advancements and ensuring robust safeguards to protect society. The rapid evolution of artificial intelligence has brought forth unprecedented opportunities, but it also poses significant challenges that we must address head-on. The Trump era was a turning point for AI regulation. During this period, there was a noticeable shift in the approach towards technology governance. It emboldened the tech industry to push for fewer rules, advocating for a more laissez-faire approach to innovation. Tech giants argued that stringent regulations could stifle creativity and slow down progress. But it also sparked a public debate about the need for safeguards. Citizens and advocacy groups raised concerns about privacy, security, and the ethical implications of unchecked AI development. As we move forward, the challenge will be to find the right balance between fostering innovation and protecting the public interest. This balance is crucial to ensure that technological advancements benefit everyone, not just a privileged few. We need to ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that benefits all of humanity, promoting inclusivity and fairness. This means creating policies that encourage responsible innovation while safeguarding public welfare, not just a select few. The concentration of power and benefits in the hands of a few tech elites could lead to greater societal divides. The future of AI is still being written. We stand at a pivotal moment where our decisions will shape the trajectory of AI for generations to come. And the choices we make today will determine whether it's a future filled with promise or peril. The stakes are high and the potential outcomes are vast. The time to act is now. We cannot afford to delay these critical conversations and decisions. We need to have a serious conversation about the rules of the road for AI before it's too late. This dialogue must include diverse voices and perspectives to ensure that the future of AI is equitable and just for